So this is how the CaptureCast interface would look like. I am going to log in to CaptureCast. And again, CaptureCast is sort of like a web-based application. So what you need to do is just kill in the IP address of your CaptureCast server. But in here, we have a demo, sort of like a system hosted online. I'm just going to quickly bring you through how how the interface look like and some of the feature in here. So once you log into CaptureCast, we have some menus on top. We have dashboard that basically to show you a overview of what's going on with the system. Okay, and then we have templates. Templates are required for you to create your classroom. So for example, if you have a sort of like online learning class that talks about studio production, right? So in here, you need to create your own template and link the camera sources or the input sources into this classroom. All right, so you need a template to do it. And of course, we have managed. So these are those videos that are being recorded or the classes that has been taken place and recorded in the system. So they have a copy here. All right, you can manage them, you can delete them, or you can filter them and whatnot. And we have schedule. This is a very important feature here because schedule allows you to schedule a class online. Okay, so you will know what time that this class will automatically record, when it will start, when it will stop, and all is done at the schedule tab over here. All right, and of course towards the end you see a gear icon. This is all the settings configuration tab. This is where you perform all the necessary settings with the system, enable license, enabling web API, and so on and so forth. Okay, so in the dashboard area, again, this gives you an overview of what's going on with the system. Okay, you can have your upcoming captures or upcoming online classes that will list in here, the time, template use, duration. Here is 1 hour, the template is CHAF1A. This is the classroom name, Advanced Video Engineering. And of course, you will get the list of videos being captured previously. That will give you an overview here as well. And if you scroll to the bottom, it tells you the system overview, whether you have enough storage space, your MAC addresses, IP address, and whatnot. All right. And currently, there's no show being captured. You can also do a quick capture. So let's say now you have a really immediate class you want to on-go or you want to partake. So you want to quickly capture these. You can also come here and click Start Quick Capture as well. And right now, I'm going to do a quick sort of like a classroom or a template creation here. I'm going to hit Add Template. So again, template is sort of like associated with a classroom. You need a template in order for you to record a class, okay? So I'm just going to hit Start. I'm going to do Makey Studio class, demo class. So I'm going to give a name. The name is basically called Makey Studio class. Hit Next. And in here, I need to choose the source here, right? I can choose the audio source and I can choose the video sources. And this is where the CaptureCast is very powerful here, because CaptureCast right now gives you an overview of the video sources from the network, and you can choose up to 3 video sources. You can also choose 1 or 2, right? But the most important thing is NDI sources on your network can appear as a video source here, and then you can pick them up as the input video. Okay, so here I'm going to choose 2. I'm going to hit the audio source is from one of the input, for example, camera 2. I'm going to hit Next. So the media canvas design, this basically tells you how the media would, the media recording or the video would look like. At the moment, there's no video here because this is a demo account. There's no live video being played, which is fine. Of course, if I want to make it more sensible, I can add a text on top of this video, maybe like a logo or a class name, right? So in this case, I'm going to put Makey Studio. So this is sort of like a superimpose or like a bug on top of this video. I'm going to put Makey Studio, and I'm going to put it here, for example. You can also input images as well. So I can also, in here, I'm just going to use this TriCaster as an input video image. Okay, you can put your own logo branding per se, right? If you're happy with this, I can click Next. I can also choose which platform to publish. So Kaltura, OpenClass, and Panopto is a learning management system or platform that also does integrate with CaptureCast. So effectively, if you have an online class, as soon as that class is running online, that video can also be published into Kaltura, OpenClass, or Panopto automatically. So you can also schedule classes on those platforms, and they basically interlink with each other, right? And you can also pump, or you can also publish the final video to the FTP or even Vimeo or YouTube channel as well. So in here, I'm just going to skip this for now. And the hardware also supports live streaming. So meaning to say, while you're running an online class, right? Maybe this online class is meant for internal. Meanwhile, if you have other publishing platforms, so maybe let's say you want to publish this online to YouTube, that can be done as well. And of course, if you don't want to stream it to a separate location, you can also record a copy, which is what I'm doing here. I'm going to save a copy here, and I'm going to click next. Now, the enrichment is whereby the added part for this CaptureCast, right? Whereby what it does is it basically able to include functions such as optical character recognition. So if you have OCR engine enabled, again, this is optional, yeah. So let's say you want to use the OCR engine from Amazon Web Service, that can be linked in the settings page. So effectively, what you have used in your PPT, right, the text appear on the screen, that can be OCR automatically after the show has been recorded. And this is where the system knows that, okay, this PPT has text, it will OCR it, and those become metadata. So you can actually search it, you can retrieve it, and those information that can be used for tagging, for searching, and so on and so forth. So these are some of the features you will find in the CaptureCast. And I have selected two videos. So both videos can have the OCR engine being enabled as well. But again, this is an add-on feature. So I'm just going to disable it for now. And I'm going to hit next. And at the end, it gives you a summary. So again, my template name is Makey Studio class. Okay, I'm going to hit saved. So now I have a template called Makey Studio class. Okay, what I'll do is, because right now I have to schedule an online class, right? So I'll go to the schedule tab, and I'm going to click schedule recording. So you see import calendar, right? You can also design your class using your Outlook, and you can also import .cal file, for example, in here, right? In which I'm going to skip this. I'm going to do a recording or schedule recording here. I'm going to hit start. Maybe I'll just say Makey class 1. And then I need to choose the media template, which is Makey Studio class. It has 2 cameras. I'm just going to put demo, hit next. So when is this class going to be held? So in which I'm going to choose maybe on this coming Friday. And then I'm going to choose the time. Maybe this is going to be 12 p.m. And then duration is going to be 1 hour, whether this is repeat or not. So you can even create your schedule here. Maybe this is an online class. It repeats every single Friday. You can do that as well. But this is a one-time online class. I'm going to schedule. I'm going to hit next. And then in here, I'm going to add some asset here. So this one, you don't have to worry. You can put some files or links here. What this asset means is if you have any reading material, any PDF documents, or any reference you want to attach with this classroom. Because when you want to stream this online, or you want to run this online, right? While the online class is ongoing, you want to attach some reference or reading material for your student, you can put some attachment over here. But in here, I'm going to skip this. And of course, it gives you a summary. And here you go. So you effectively schedule a Makey class, and this class will be held on this coming Friday. So let me just check. Here you go. So this is Makey class 1 at 12 p.m. So once you click here, it also gives you a summary. All right. So again, this is a very powerful system, very, very useful for people who wants to run micro classroom, wants to do e-learning, and very useful for everyone that wants to host their sort of like workshop, if you will. So yeah, a quick overview of how the CaptureCast work. And if you need to know more, if you want to find out more, of course, Meiki is with us. And yeah, please contact them. All right.